why did you tell us about this?
Yeah.
This
is a garment that has a few particularities. First of all, is the fabric. The fabric that we actually, this is called a cashmere cloud. It's a part of the collection of the Loro Piana fabrics, and it's a mix of cashmere and silk.
Yes.
And we found this is an extraordinary product where they already are aware like the absolutely amazing at actually dealing with cashmere, and they've introduced something like which is a quite summery weight.
Yes.
It's a very versatile garment. It has the beauty of and the gloss of cashmere.
Yes.
And it has as well like the peculiarities of silk, making it like a quite extraordinary garment. So every single garment that we make, it's made by hand. And we try to as well like accommodate nowadays taste and flavors to the fact that people not being used anymore to the handcraft anymore are finding certain of our finishes and peculiarities as defaults rather than actually pride. So slowly we educate the clients, but we introduce things such as Napolitan shoulders, which are mounted differently. So this one is actually it's just a sort of the not accentuated version of it.
Yes.
Like different shoulders.
It's soft.
It's a softer shoulder. It's a shoulder that is actually like mounted differently from the traditional British shoulders or Italian shoulders. And for the fact that there's actually a pinching going through it, and that which is a particularity of Napolitan garments, which actually can a little extraordinary. This is a very particular. It is a shoulder basically. It's.
Is this the same shoulder as on that suit?
It's slightly different. This is more accentuated. This is actually for one of our Italian clients over here.
Yes.
And you see this is a little pinching, a little. It's somehow almost like a default. It actually gives a different fold to the jacket, a different look to the shoulder. And so, like really, like our particularity is that we make a garment in a totally traditional manner. We really use a very old approach to it. But with the feet, we try to bring this new feel to it, and with the choice of the fabrics and the choice of the new styles, such as like these kind of things that I would wear, or younger client would wear, or somebody in a more extravagant wear. So we really try to introduce it, protecting this kind of features. The art is appearing. Even Italy is, is going through the changes of times.
Yes.
And this is like a tradition is getting lost.
So it's being reinterpreted. You've got the old traditions, but you're reinterpreting it.
Because our Master Tailor, Salvatore Di Francisca, has really been like one of the protagonists of the century of what has happened in tailoring.
Wow.
And it is a trade that is slowly to like not dying, but like anyway like changing most definitely. So we try to.
Now to show me some of your most expensive cloth, on the fabric, because I'm sure that's what everyone wants to see. Shall we put it here?
So this is
a suit.
This is actually a suit. This is actually one of the most expensive suit I believe there are out there on the market.
And that's because of the cloth?
Yes. The one that you're holding actually is, they're all numbered.
Yes.
And there's only like very, very little of this fabric out there, because it's called wool record bale, as in every year there's an international competition of mostly Tasmanian and Australian wools, where the very finest wool is selected. Like naturally the wool is about 24 micron of thickness.
Yes.
These ones are naturally around 13 to 11 microns. The one that you're holding this moment, 11.1, which is the finest fabric that's actually we have out there, I believe, which is number 30. So out of this, we can make probably like maybe 7 to 8 suits only.
A year?
A year. Like when this fabric is exhausted, they will make never again anything similar. So the color it shows with utmost care, because we can't decline it in many versions.
Yes.
And we have clients that are collectioner of this type. Yes, they really are. There are people that they really enjoy, and they really are interested in having something so very unique.
Yes.
And more unique than this we cannot offer.
So it's such a unique
This
suit.
is actually the
How much would
finest-
that cost such a unique suit?
A lot.
A lot. Well put. Wow.
But
that
it's
really
worth,
feels
it's
amazing.
worth, you know, the uniqueness of the
Absolutely.
of
Absolutely.
it's a really like it's a singular garment. It's a bit of a signature garment. It's something that, you know, like that once you've achieved everything, like I believe it's a very good
Yes.
feeling to actually like wear something which is so special.
So this
unique.
is for the man who has everything.
I believe so. I
Yes.
believe so. Even the one that wants like
Wants everything.
something more or wants everything is more than welcome to have a look at
So
it.
this is the highest value.
This is the
cloth,
highest value
yeah.
cloth, and it's actually like it's the finest cloth
Yes,
also. It
yes.
has a value. It has such a high value because it's so very difficult to actually find like such a fine
Yes.
fiber
Yes.
out there in nature. It is a very very difficult actually like process to actually go and source this particular fiber.
And let me ask you some other questions. You know, so the suit. What about the shirt and the accessories? I mean, do you have a philosophy behind that?
Yeah, we believe.
You know, somebody who buys a not such a good shirt and wears one of your suits
No,
like
you need
this.
to have like you really do have to have everything. I believe made for you. Anyway, it becomes it's some sort of an addiction and a drug. It's really when you start this process, you become first more and more critic toward it. So
Yes.
so everything you wore before
Doesn't feel the same.
doesn't feel the same, and your eyes toward like, you know, like bespoke. It are garments that are made singularly by hand, so they are bound to variances. They are bound to be, and so for instance, you really become much more and more critic, more and more knowledgeable of what are you wearing, and it makes you more conscious. You know, like you step out of this commercial, this consuming madly things,
Yes.
but you really relearn to actually like how to take care of your garments, how to actually like a bespoke shoe. It's something will last you forever, but you learn actually because of not only the price, but
Yes.
as well of the fact that you have something that it's made for you, it's so special for you, you will keep it better. You
Yes.
will
You
you will be
look after
more careful to it, which is I think is an extraordinary thing to bring that back, which has
Yes.
been
No,
gone
yeah.
for many, many years, for many, many generations of people, I believe.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.